welcome all, welcome all. I'm so happy to be here again with week two and part two of week two. So the second 20 songs in the playlist. I'm really looking forward to this, and we have another awesome guest here today, which I think is really cool. We have our glorious founder, Wappy. Hello, Wappy.
Hello, hello.
um, you want to say anything to the audience? Like, is there something specific you are looking forward to tonight, or think like this is what I'm gonna be paying special attention to?
Yeah, awesome to be here. It's the first time for me to be in these weekly listening streams. I was in the final results stream in SSC5, so new thing for me, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I think this is super fun. I always have a lot of fun. Itai has been there a couple of times now too, and he has fun, and also like has
Sometimes I
Kleenex
cry.
ready.
Sometimes I cry. It's fine.
We are all fine. We are all okay. No, but yeah, I just think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't think we have any like real important stuff to talk about. Oh, I sound softer. Well, that simply will not do. So
Mm.
I will put the screens a bit closer. Is this better? Are you now hearing me better?
I
Otherwise, I
heard.
will just up the volume. In the red, please. No, that's too much. I can take it up a notch. So, okay. Um, my voice
Yeah.
already carries so much. I'm always scared that it's too loud. But yeah. Um, I'm looking forward to starting. So unless anyone has anything else to say, I just want to start with Kate, who
Yes.
is from South Korea and gives us a South Korean song. And I really am looking forward to it. Let's go.
차가운 바람 속에서 피어난 작은 기억들 조용히 마음을 어루만지는 그대의 손길 우리가 걸어온 길 위에서 빛나는 순간들 모든 게 소중한 이야기로 남아 한번의 숨결처럼 느껴진 시간 속에서 서로의 눈을 바라보며 나눈 조용한 약속 흔들리는 촛불처럼 때론 불안정해도 진심이 담긴 마음은 결코 사라지지 않아 파란 하늘 아래 우리의 웃음이 어느덧 눈물로 번진 그 순간조차 기억의 조각들을 하나로 엮어 영원을 약속한 듯 서로를 비춰줘 흘러가는 시간 속에서도 변치 않는 것 우리가 함께 웃고 울었던 그 모든 순간 조용히 속삭이는 바람의 노래처럼 마음 깊숙이 울리는 우리의 이야기 저기 수평선 너머로 지는 태양 아래 서글픈 이별의 그림자가 드리워지면 오래된 사진 속 미소 짓는 우리를 다시금 마음 깊이 새겨볼 수 있을 테니 한 번의 숨결처럼 느껴진 시간 속에서 서로의 눈을 바라보며 나눈 조용한 약속 흔들리는 촛불처럼 때론 불안정해도 진심이 담긴 마음은 결코 사라지지 않아 파란 하늘 아래 우리의 웃음이 어느덧 눈물로 번진 그 순간조차 기억의 조각들을 하나로 엮어 영원을 약속한 듯 서로를 비춰줘 이곳이 끝이 아니야 다시 시작해 새로운 이야기를 꿈꾸며 걸어가 추억은 시간 속에 묻히지 않고 언제나 우리를 이어주는 끈이 되니까 파란 하늘 아래 우리의 웃음이 어느덧 눈물로 번진 그 순간조차 기억의 조각들을 하나로 엮어 영원을 약속한 듯 서로를 비춰줘 흘러가는 시간 속에서도 변치 않는 것 우리가 함께 웃고 울었던 그 모든 순간 조용히 속삭이는 바람의 노래처럼 마음 깊숙이 울리는 우리의 이야기 이제 용기를 내 한 발 더 나아가 새로운 꿈을 향해 함께 걸어가
Well, well, well. That was a lovely start. Such a lovely start. Well, since you are here for the first time, I always like to give it directly to the new person here. So, Wappy, what do you have to say?
Yeah, it was very pleasant start to this second round of this week, and it sets a really nice mood, and we have a very nice evening ahead of us after this. Really brings a good smile to my face, and it's also really good to have a lot of different languages this time in SSC. I think there are more than in SSC5, and it always makes me happy to see something other than English. We have plenty of that, but nice to have others too.
Yeah, man. I know that you are a real big advocate, and I love that. I love when people write in their native language. I love when they, like, I know there are some people who wrote not in their native language, but contacted a native language expert to just make sure that pronunciation is right, that it falls the way it should fall, and I think those things are really cool. It's really awesome to see. Itai,
Hi.
hey man.
Yeah, I think you both said it right. Lovely, pleasant way to start. I see the album art has this, looks kind of like a sunset atmosphere to it. And it's really interesting to read the lyrics. They've got like all these really it's almost like a painting of like the different things that happen around you. There's like a cold wind, and then there's a gentle touch, and then there's like the blue sky, and like there's so many descriptions here in the lyrics that I felt like it was drawing a picture for me of everything that was going on. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, and I also think it's very sensory. That's something that I think is very cool when you're in a lyrics writing and you take the time to like take all those senses in that journey and that experience. That is a really nice feature to create something beautiful. Just to mention it, I really like the guitar solo that was there. It was just like a very awesome solo. It did like the whole solo. It did it low and then repeated it like a whole octave higher, which is just very cool. I really enjoyed that. And there's this really nice vocal build somewhere where the bass line is there and then the vocal just builds upwards and upwards, which is also just a very, very lovely thing. So, a very good start, I would say, from Kate. And yeah, I'm sorry I could not pronounce the song title, but a very good start. Which immediately takes us to the next song, which is from Denormous, and it's called Cardona. So yeah, let's get that moving.
Goza el sabor marchita de afuera más sombrero, pero río tú más grande, de día tú más muertos. Cardona, Cardona siempre contigo, siempre contigo. Oh, mi amor, ven my queso, al mejor borrito Cardona más cielo, you are my sueño. Cardona, Cardona, siempre contigo, siempre contigo. Oh, Cardona, Cardona, always in my corazón, vive forever. Cardona, Cardona, my niño bonito. Cardona, my life, mi estrella, my treasure. Oh, cinco tu maite mayo, liberet mi príncipe, porque eres mi todo. Cardona siempre contigo, siempre contigo. Oh, mi amor, ven my queso, al mejor borrito Cardona más cielo, you are my sueño. Cardona, Cardona. Oh, Cardona. Oh, Cardona. Siempre contigo, siempre contigo. Oh, Cardona, baño bonito. Cardona, my life, mi estrella, my treasure.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Cardon. This is so fun. Yeah, it is. It is a really funny song. Itai.
I'm glad I had lunch before this because otherwise I would be craving some queso or a burrito or a Cardona, whatever Cardona is. I was like, I mean, I heard the song before and I was like laughing the moment it started. Like I think, oh my gosh, this it's so funny because the Spanish ambiance and like the romance of it, like it's so like you can hear it, oh my Cardona and all of that. Yet you kind of feel that this is kind of like a joke song as well, like I'll be my queso, and it misses some of the Spanish, and I think that's okay, totally fine with the vibe of it, which is like just kind of a funky, funny song about love for a burrito. Like,
Yeah,
but like, yeah, it's really cool. It grabs you.
absolutely. Whoppy.
Yeah, I had the same ideas that it's partially kind of sounds a bit serious song, but then has this very jokey lyrics anyway. But I also love the trumpet and all the Mexican instruments. They really, I always love all this world music in
Yeah,
SSC, and this had a nice spice in it.
yeah, it nails the vibe completely, right? It's like
Exactly. Yeah.
exactly what you would expect, like a love song to sound like, and to have the feeling of it, and the line, of course, be my queso. Like it made me laugh so hard because it reminded me of a time when I was in a bar with a friend, and we were sitting there, and there was like a plate of cheese coming by, and we both looked at that like it was a beautiful woman passing by. So we sort of had that like sort
The
of
queso.
oh, the queso. So I can imagine that immense love for cheese. Now it is really funny, and indeed it does make you hungry, which is terrible because we still have to do 2 hours and something for this. So yeah, but no, it's very well done. It is a lovely, lovely song, and I also really find the picture perfect.
That perfection. Really fits well with the song.
That picture is indeed perfection. Yeah, very well done. Well, onward. This is Ava Iris from oh, it's from the flame from Ava Iris. I have to read this right. So I am very interested. Let's go.
My heart is forged from wildfire, and my soul is made of glass. I shatter every limit set and never look back at the past. I don't need confrontation now. I'm walking with the light. I killed the reaper, took his crown. Now I control the night. My heart is forged from wildfire, and my soul is made of glass. I shatter every limit set and never look back at the past. I don't need confrontation now. I'm walking with the light. I killed the reaper, took his crown. Now I control the night. I laughed at death, cause I believe my time is mine to own. I'll dance through life at any age until I make the stars my home. I trade the world for love and luck. I break the chains of fear, cause lemonade is sweetest when you rise above the tears. I trade the world for love and luck. I break the chains of fear, cause lemonade is sweetest when you rise above the tears. I trade the world for love and luck. I break the chains of fear, cause lemonade is sweetest when you rise above the tears. I trade the world for love and luck. I break the chains of fear, cause lemonade is sweetest when you rise above the tears.
Oh yes, I love that. I really 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 love that. I got goosebumps halfway through. That was really lovely. But Wappy, I am very curious what you think because this is also very much in your wheelhouse, as far as I know.
Yes, I think so too. The build in the beginning was very perfectly done, going towards the more intense stuff later, and it was very rhythmic, I think, and somehow sounded effortlessly good. I don't know better way to describe that. A strange feeling of just the song working well without bigger tricks, you know. It was just very high quality song.
Yeah, Itai.
Yeah, I feel like that such a shift in mood, right? From the previous song was like, we're all laughing. Suddenly this song hits you from with My Heart is Forged from Wildfire, and you're immediately drawn in because it's such a this unique, strong word, right? And there's others like that as it continues. I killed the Reaper, took his crown, and now I control the night, right? So there's a lot of really strong writing in here. Um, and completely um, owns the night and owns the vibe of the song. So I really liked it.
Yeah, and I was really like the thing is I'm still in it. Like I'm still hearing it somehow, so I'm still sort of bouncing in that track, which is super cool. But it's very interesting because there's a lot of lyrical repetition, and for me, it didn't get boring once. Like I had no moment where I was like, no, I really needed to, like, need to have like sort of different lyrics come in. No, the repetition sort of solidified it in some ways, which I think is really cool. I really enjoyed this track. This is amazing. And I don't think I've seen this creator before, so that means this person I need to check out myself too. Because this is also indeed very much in my wheelhouse of music. So Eva Iris Music, very well done. Like I truly got goosebumps halfway through. That is super cool. Well, we're doing great again. Um, on on to the next one. I'm just not giving us any breaks. By Mr. Dave, Whispers in the Hollow. Let's get that moving.
In the dead of night, when the moon's just a sliver, the shadows stretch and the spirits shiver. Voices call, but no one's there. Eyes are watching from the darkened air. In the hollow woods, down the winding path, lurks a secret with a vengeful wrath. Candles flicker in a line of bones, guiding souls to the haunted stone. Can you hear them sing just beyond the veil? A melody of sorrow in the midnight gale. The trees lean close as the shadows creep. Whispers of secrets they forever keep. Whispers in the hall calling out my name. A ghostly choir in a twisted game. Bones creak, shadows sneak, lurking ever near. They feed on your heartbeat and they live on fear. Cold through the hollow's edge, carved faces stare from the pumpkin edge. Footsteps echo though I walk alone. I can feel their breath ice cold to the bone. Every rustling leaf, every cracking branch moves in time with the ghostly dance. The laughter fades but the silence speaks. In this chilling place where shadows peak. Nowhere to run, no place to hide. The hollow holds what the light denied. With each step I take, they're drawing near. Hungry spirits who thrive on fear. Whispers in the hollow calling out my name. A ghostly choir in a twisted game. Bones creak, shadows sneak, looking ever near. They feed on your heartbeat and they live on fear. There's no escape from secrets woven like tangled tape. The trees bear witness, the shadows glare. They've claimed this hollow for their lair. As mist rolls in, the fog grows thick, a twisting path through the haunted slick. I try to run, but I'm led astray. Every turn a darker way. The ground feels soft like a fresh turned grave, and whispers rise from the depths of the cave. Stay with us, they murmur low, in the hollow where nightmares grow. Close your eyes, don't look back. In the hollow they wait to attack. Once the shadows call your name, they'll pull you into their endless game. Whispers in the hall calling out my name, a ghostly choir in a twisted game. Bones creak, shadows sneak, lurking ever near. They feed on your heartbeat and live on fear. The whisper fades, but they still roam in the hollow where fear finds its home. As morning breaks, they slip away until the dusk calls them back to play.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that is pretty damn awesome. Yeah, I will give this one to Wappy first too, because I'm very much wondering what he has to say.
Yeah, well, this is clearly submitted in Halloween. Has this kind of Halloween all over it in the cover art and overall mood and prompting. The, that catchy guitar part, the hook there after chorus is probably something that will stuck to my mind. I still have some from previous SSC, something just suddenly have spending my day and hear some earworms from previous contests, and this have potential to be one of those. Absolutely, yeah, I liked it.
Very cool. Itai.
So it clearly Halloween, of course. What I really appreciated about it is I liked when it changed sometimes. So for example, in the chorus, suddenly the rhyming scheme changed, but Bones Creek, Shadows Sneak like turn into like really quick. Oh, that's also a rhyme. Uh, and then also there was a key change right there at the end, and those just little changes that happen during throughout a song just make and it's not automatic. It makes you pay attention suddenly for something that's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And so that keeps your attention going. And I like that. There were a number of these opportunities here throughout the song. So yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was a moment in the pre-chorus where it suddenly became a lot quieter and a lot softer. But there's also like I liked the second chorus the most because the first chorus was at like this level, and then the second chorus, like vocally, it just took like another step up, which I really love when that happens, when you hear sort of the increase in the singer's power towards a second chorus, which I think is awesome. Yeah, and of course that guitar riff is indeed very catchy, and the repetition of it is very smart. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
you can see this in the chat too. People are reacting to it, like to the key change, Rock Autumn saying that, and like up leveling the same thing you were saying, Sebastian, and like it's like, oh, it's like suddenly something changes. That's really
yeah,
cool.
yeah, and something that I don't tend to pay a lot of attention to, but I saw Chad talk about as well, is how well the drums were in the mix. So like the drums were coming through really nicely. I'm not like I'm not an expert when it comes to drums. I can recognize what I like and what I don't like, but I really thought that was a nice touch to mention because it made me pay attention more to the drums as well. So yeah, very good song, Mr. Dave, and very Halloweeny, which is super fun. I think it's one of the like I've listened to several Halloween songs, but I really enjoyed this one too. It's one of the better ones I've listened to. Yeah, on to the next. This is by Grok Autumns, and it's called Stress. Well, none of us know anything about that. Itai, Wappy, me, we've never had stress in our lives, so I don't know. Don't know if we can identify with this at all.
Maybe
But
the song will help us understand it.
yeah, exactly. Let's go.
I captured the dragon, which hung over everyone's heads. The draconian Gordian's knot, the serpentine Alexander's sword, descending. Bounded up in chains from every skyscraper, took pot shots added from lovely tree gardens. Under its bulk when you walked the streets, all you knew was its name. They let the birds peck at its flesh while it opened great teeth the size of children and lashed out at them. Never knew any different for fun. The shadows pace over everyone, just waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop. They call it stress. After the thoughts in everyone's heads, after the children who grew up never knew any different. The shadows cast over everyone, just waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop. They called it stress after the thoughts in everyone's heads. Until the children who grew up never knew any different. The shadows cast over everyone, just waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop. They called it stress after the thoughts in everyone's heads. Until the children who grew up never knew any different. The shadows cast over everyone, just waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop. They called it stress after the thoughts in everyone's heads. After the children who grew up never knew any different. The shadows cast over everyone, just waiting for the dragon to drop, waiting for the dragon to drop.
Wow, that blew my mind. That is insane. That is insane. That is so cool. Like,
Tell us.
yeah, man. Meditation drum and bass meditation rock or something. I don't know what to call this, but it is awesome. Like it is, it is so out there and so different, and I really really love that. Itai, go.
Yeah, definitely, definitely different. I don't think I've heard anything like this ever, and like pulls you into this complete atmosphere of like it started with this like movie like scenes of like capturing a dragon that used to hang over everybody's head, and they shot like the words again, they took pot shots at it from the lovely tree gardens. Like, wow, what lovely imagery. And then it just, you know, turns and transforms into this entire repetitive vibe, and like they called it stress, and oh my gosh, those outcries of stress that like high pitched, oh wow, all of it was so unique and very drew me into this very kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like I felt like in a movie, post-apocalyptic movie of like the dragon that kind of came down and became stress, and everybody just lived in its shadow ever since. It was great.
Amazing. Sorry, I'm now just like sort of going into that mind, like that movie you just made. But awesome. Whoppy.
Yeah, that was really creative, and it kept surprising me all all over. And there was this one strange t- transition, which was really cool early in the song, and that what really made me pay attention to what's coming next, and I couldn't, anticipate the next thing that would happen. So yeah, very very creative, and it had a really nice ambience into it all over. So yeah,
Yeah, super
very
cool.
enjoyable.
Yeah, man. I also really liked the high pitched stress that just like
Oh yeah.
the very long vocals there. Ah, yeah. Okay, so I really love this. I need like 2 seconds because I see that I forgot to close the in between door here. So give me 2 seconds. Maybe you guys can talk about something SCC related, and I will be
Sure.
back in half a second.
Whoppy, how is this SSC going for you?
Yeah, it's going really nice, seeing music getting better each edition, and really impressed by the amount of voters in the first week, 150, which is absolutely must be like 3 times what we had in SSC5 each week. And of course, personally, really nice to make it into finals too. But yeah, people like my song, so always makes me happy.
It's a great song. I still hear, I still listen to it, and I still hear it playing. So it's cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, the Whoppy made it to the finals. That is super nice.
It's rare.
Well, it is very much deserved. Um, I know you had my vote at least, and I know several others. So we're going on towards a fellow countryman or countrywoman, um, and I now know how to say this. It's Fokker RE2, so it's a plane, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, I talk to Fokker RE2 every now and then. Make very cool music, and this is a purely instrumental. So that is something that is very rare for us, and something that is a joy to have. So let's get it started. Wow. Okay. So this is like it made me immediately think to the conversation we had previous stream, Itai, which was about chef's dishes being served. And this to me feels like a chef's dish being served, but it's for the trained palate. Like I think that's the thing that like it is not easy listening. Like it's not just something where you go, oh yeah, no, it's like intensive listening. You have to really sort of put your mind in it, and I think that is very very cool. Yeah, Itai.
Yeah,
That was my thoughts.
yeah. I have a few thoughts. So, um, it's called, what it's called, piano upload cover, piano bits upload cover, right? And I feel like I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that this started from an upload of some either like a piano riff or the cello and kind of got expanded through that. And I think like you were saying, it's kind of like, I don't know, give me a sense of avant-garde classical music, in a sense more contemporary kind of uh, um, composition. But what I was thinking through it is, wouldn't it be cool if, you know, you had real-time accompaniment like that? You know, you're just playing the piano and Suno just comes in with the cello and plays along with you, you know. And this, we're not quite there yet, but I see a day where that's gonna happen, and like it it without words, without lyrics, you just start to create music on your own. And a musician who was able to play any instrument suddenly has an orchestra at their disposal or a partner in crime to harmonize with, and so on. And that this gave me kind of an early vision of that, in a sense of like this is a hint of things to come. And I thought that was very lovely.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. Oh, that's a super interesting thought. Whoppy,
I could have listened easily 3 minutes more of that. It ended quite short, just about 2 minutes. I really was getting just into the mood, and then it ended. I kind of felt like it would be some kind of classical music from the future, maybe in some sci-fi movie or game where I'm in some rich man's mansion in in another planet or something like that. A strange feeling there, but yeah, I would love to hear more of that same stuff.
that's super cool, man. Yeah, I see Taboo Factor saying I could listen to a 26-minute version of this. I think that's really cool. Now, it is beautiful. Like, it is very beautiful, and indeed, it feels like classical, but very much from the future, which is a very sort of weird combination in it. But it's really, really awesome to listen to. So, very well done,
I
Fokker
see, I see,
RA2.
I see, by the way, in chat, we have Peter who's chatting for the first time and saying, I just want a Fruity Loop Studio plugin that would allow me to ask Suno to create harmony or add horns track, right? And I think that's exactly the sort of, well, we don't have that level of control right now, but the capabilities are coming there to be able to create
Oh, yeah.
things based on the music that you have, based on an upload, based on you get to collaborate with the AI and create music in multiple different ways.
Yeah, I also really like this was the same conversation that I was having about creating loops, like sort of creating audio loops. That is something that AI is very capable of and sort of very very good in doing. So that would also like there's so many things in DOS that could like be added to by Suno. I think that's a very awesome thought. And it's very much like what Photoshop is doing with graphics, I think, in terms of like adding all the AI that's out there into their tools. But yeah, super nice. And awesome that it brought us into this full conversation on the future and on what else will be available and what we can work with. And that's far beyond V4, but I'm also very curious about that. I hope that that's coming soon. But on to the next, because this is not about Suno, but well, it is. I don't know. Let's go. I lost my train of thought. The next song is by Tongue Twister. Very cool. Well, if you've been around a long time, you know Tongue Twister. And it's called "Can't Love, Can't Feel." So let's start.
They say I'm a fool, that you're just a tool, that you're not real. Can't love and can't feel. They call you a shadow, a ghost in disguise. Say I'm wasting my days, lost in your eyes, but they don't know the way you pull. A light in the dark, undeniable. They say it's a lie, a reckless thrill, a twisted game of want and will. But they can't hear your heartbeat slow, or feel the fire that we only know. They taste so hollow, a soul worn thin, a pretty face, a mirror within. I know the way you fall apart. I see the cracks inside your heart. They say it's a lie, a reckless thrill, a twisted game of want and will. But they don't see the scars you hide, or how you're real when we collide. Maybe I'm right, maybe it's doomed. A fleeting touch beneath the moon. But I don't care if it's just pretend. I'll hold you close till the bitter end. They say it's a lie, a reckless thrill, a twisted game of want and will. But I felt your breath, your skin so near. In shadows dark, it's all so clear. They say I'm a fool, that you're just a tool. But what do they know? Never been near. A love that can't love, it feels so real. Anyone up will understand just how I feel. Understand just how I feel.
Ooh, that was dark. Dark, dark. Whoppy, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh yes, very sweet, dark sounds there. All those I don't even know the words, but it made me feel good, and I liked also how the vocal lines were delivered, like just perfectly, and yeah, overall very good song.
Yeah, Itai.
No, I usually talk about the lyrics, but somehow here I was just like drawn by the music, and even like from the beginning of the intro to like all of it, it's just like the beat of it and the color of it, and it was just like pulls you in. So I yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was dancing in the chat It was wonderful.
Yeah, indeed. It pulls you so in that, like, I had the same thing where you're listening to the music so much, like you're so much in it that you start to lose sort of track of the track. Like you're just in it and you're moving with it. But it, I saw a mentioning of cyberpunk in the chat coming by, and I thought, yeah, this is indeed like those 2000 2010 sort of cyberpunk movies that came out like back then. Like this is exactly the type of music that would be there, like those classics where you, yeah, really really feel retro futuristic. And I think that's a very cool sound or something. It's, and there were some really awesome synth solos in there, which were amazing. Um, but ah, it made me feel like the dark sensation of it sort of stuck with me while I was listening to. Like it's not a song where I can sort of continuously spend the song smiling or something. You're like you feel that it's sort of depressing and dark. Yeah.
You know, we have a range of emotions here in SSC. Some days we cry, some days we laugh, some days we dance with a burrito, then some days we get pulled into dark and depressing. I want to, Kynan in chat was saying something that I really relate to, which is it's one of those songs where the vocals is an instrument of its own. And that's exactly what I felt. It's like that where it's like an instrument. It's like the words are sort of the foundation, but it's really the musicality of the singing. It's like an instrument, and it just plays along with the beat, along with the melody, and almost like you lose sight of the words, but it's through the words that actually creates that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first chorus made me think a bit about what people sometimes think of AI and AI music, which I thought was like I don't think that's what the song is about, but they say I'm a fool, that you're just a tool, that you're not real, can't love, can't feel. Like it sort of made me think of like the critique that you sometimes get, which I think we do an awesome job at with SSC to show like, hey, there is so much emotion in this. There's so much love and feeling and effort and time and stuff in there. But that's the first thing that I thought about when I read those first lines. But I don't think it's about it, or it might be. But
You
I
get to
am,
interpret it however you want.
yeah, I am at least lost in AI music eyes and pulled in. I can tell you that. But it's a super cool song. Very well done, Tongue Twister. Yeah. Um, onward to Magic Beat, Ghosts on the Dance Floor. Yeah. I hope we're getting to a bop, but I don't know for sure. Let's go.
Step through the shadows, neon glow. A stranger in the dark where secrets flow. Pulses of the night, I'm losing my mind. Lost in the rhythm, leaving this world behind. Fog and flashes, bodies sway. Silent whispers in the shadows play. I'm just a ghost. Through the flashing lights, moving unseen. Through the rhythmic nights, but then across the room, a fire ignites. Eyes like embers in the blackened night. They hold me there, they pull me in. A spark in the dark beneath my skin. In the heartbeat's hold, I find her gaze. In the depths of shadows, lost in a haze. Every drum beat pulls us near, close and tight. Two souls alone in the dead of night. Whispers low, the crowd fades back, the world moves slow. Her hand finds mine, her touch so light, lost in her spell, nothing else matters. It feels feels so right. We move together, bound by sound, a whispered trance, lost and found. Her sense surrounds me, her touch like a flame, a flicker, a shadow I can't contain. In the heartbeat's hold, I find her gaze, in the depths of shadows lost in a haze. Every drum beat pulls us near, close and tight, two souls alone in the dead of night. The world spins free in her arms, feels like an eternity. But in a blink, my grip is air. I open my eyes, she's nowhere there. I search the faces, shadows deep. Her memory burns too strong to keep. She's gone, just smoke, a fading trace, like a ghost herself without a face. In the heartbeat's hold, I found her gaze. Now only shadows where she stays. Every beat pulled us near, close and tight. But now I'm alone in the dead of night. The city streets feel cold and strange. Reflections echo, lights rearrange. Her eyes still haunt, her touch still there. A ghostly warmth that fills the air. Lost in silence, neons hum. Footsteps echo as memories come. Her face in shadows, her voice a sound. A whisper that fades but still surrounds. I'm drifting alone back where I began. A ghost in the night, a hollowed man. Her eyes like embers, fading fast. A fire once bright, now shadows cast. In the heartbeat's hold, I found her gaze. Now only shadows where she stays. Every beat pulled us near, close and tight. But now I'm alone in the dead of night. I'm a ghost in the city, haunted and cold, chasing shadow stories untold. She slips through my fingers, lost in the fray. A specter I'll follow night after day.
Yeah. Whoppy, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I can take that. A lot of similarity to the previous one in kind of the dark feeling, but maybe a little bit even more darker or heavier somehow. Yeah, we have a lot of Halloween naturally here. So yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I found it very like I was listening to it, and first I thought like it's very Nine Inch Nail, like old school Nine Inch Nails music, right? Like the dark, hard hitting industrial synths with sort of the hypnotic voice over it. But there's also like a very like Tool-esque bass under it, like a very
Oh,
very nice bass line that's below the song that repeats a lot. I really like it was hypnotic in a way that I continuously sort of get pulled into that bass line that just kept droning in the background, which I thought was really really awesome.
yeah, that was
Itai.
very well said.
Oh,
That,
sorry,
that
sorry.
I didn't even mention to say about that, but yeah, that was basically the part that I loved the most about this song. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I agree.
1 minute break, so
Oh,
gonna be
yeah, no,
back.
that's
So
completely
it I
fine,
can
man.
tell.
You,
Yeah, I agree. The hypnotic quality of it, exactly, like of the beat and the bass underneath it, and definitely this was dark. And like you said, Ghost on the dance floor. Let's have a dance song.
no,
Not the
was
vibe.
not
Not,
not
not
allowed.
exactly the vibe. But definitely its own vibe, right? And I think it was more the ghost rather than the dance floor. Um, but yeah, also not just the Halloween vibe, its own just like um, a dark version of this industrial feeling and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, I love Nine Inch Nails. So I don't know if that's a good comparison for someone, but I love them quite a lot. So when I mentioned that, it is meant super positively. Yeah, it's very well done. I did not hear the saxophone. That will I will admit. I don't know. It could have been
Yeah,
there, but I missed it.
I would have loved to hear that saxophone in the picture.
Yeah. Well, onward. Oh, I see some people coming up. This is gonna be a nice set to go through. First up, we have February with I Can't Love You Anymore. Let's go.
난 끝내야 해 이제는 더 이상 의미가 없는 길을 걷는 걸 You keep holding begging me to stay But deep down I know there's no other way I can't love you anymore 더 이상 못해 이 맘은 이미 다쳐버렸어 We tried, we cried, but it's time to let go I can't be the one you used to know 영원할 줄 알았던 그때 그 순간들 나간 추억만 남아 Now all I see are fading lights A love that's lost in endless fights I can't love you anymore 너도 알잖아 우린 이미 끝이 난 거야 No matter how hard you try to hold on tight I can't stay here I've lost the fight 우리 둘만의 시간들이 멀어져가 Time together is drifting away We both knew this day would come someday But I can't deny the pain inside As I turn and say I don't love you anymore 더 이상 못해 너 나의 끝을 마주했어 We've reached the end And it hurts to let you walk away I can't be the one you used to know 사랑했어 정말로 But love fades and now it's time to go I can't love you anymore No, not this way 우리의 이야기는 여기까지야 영원할 줄 알았던 그때 그 순간들 나간 추억만 남아 Now all I see are fading lights A love that's lost in endless fights I can't love you anymore 너도 알잖아 우린 이미 끝이 난 거야 No matter how hard you try to hold on tight I can't stay here I've lost the fight 우리 둘만의 시간들이 멀어져가 Time together is drifting away We both knew this day would come someday But I can't deny the pain inside As I turn and say I don't love you anymore 더 이상 못해 너 나의 끝을 마주했어 We've reached the end And it hurts to let you walk away I can't be the one you used to know 사랑했어 정말로 But love fades and now it's time to go I can't love you anymore No, not this way 우리의 이야기는 여기까지야
Oh man, that was smooth. That is the correct term for this. Smooth.
Yeah,
Itai,
Oh, Gianluca in the chat said Ariana Grande, and one of the other people were responding to that, and I was like, yes, it's exactly this. This is the vibe that I was getting. And actually, this is what I love so much about the stream because we get to be here with everyone, and then you sort of get to hear it with through other people's eyes, ears as well, and like suddenly somebody will make a comment, and you're like, yes, exactly. That's the thing that I was like searching for in my brain. And like the moment I heard that Ariana Grande, it suddenly like took on a whole new, yeah, I can see Ariana just like doing this, K-pop English mix, smooth pop. So this is very cool.
Yeah, February brings it. I really enjoy the stuff he or she makes. I never know, but they make. Let's put it that way. Uh, um, it is a very awesome song. Every time that chorus starts in, it starts on a upbeat, so like the vocals drop in before the beat, so like before the chorus actually starts. Every time that happens, I'm like, ah, so nice, so lovely. Whoppy.
Yeah, very smooth. That was the correct term. I already thought about that, and also chill and all those things. Very easy to listen, very pleasant, and the bass was very thick. If I had you know, listened not with headphones, playing neighbors here listening, that they would be probably mad. All that low sounds there, shaking the whole house.
Awesome. Yeah, very well done, February. Just a pleasure to listen to. Awesome. Yeah, and now we're going on to something I'm looking very much forward to, which is Light Journer. And Light Journer is just the person I listen to a lot. So I haven't heard this one yet, and I'm very happy that I get to listen to it now. So yeah, without further ado, a Light Journer with Together We Fall.
I met you in the shadows, a spark against the night. Two souls so different, yet everything felt right. We're tangled in this dance, drawn by an unseen flame. Knowing we shouldn't, but loving just the same. Bound by the thrill, a whisper in the dark, craving what's forbidden, bearing every scar. I met you in the shadows, a spark against the night. Two souls so different, yet everything felt right. We're tangled in this dance, drawn by an unseen flame. Knowing we shouldn't, but loving just the same. Together we rise, together we fall. Lost in the chaos, heedless of it all. The clash of light and shadow, so raw and so strong. Together we're right, together we're wrong. Together we belong. I'm calm and see strangers to reason, consumed by the need. No boundaries left, no rules to obey. But without a step closer, I feel us decay. Bound by the thrill, a whisper in the dark, craving what's forbidden, bearing every scar. Together we rise, together we fall, lost in the chaos, heedless of it all. The clash of light and shadow, so raw and so strong. Together we're right, together we're wrong. Together we're wrong, together we're wrong. Together we belong. Till it hurts, we break till we're whole. Addicted to each other, hearts out of control. Drawn to the edge, no turning around. In a spiral of bliss, where we're destined to drown. I know you're my ruin, and I'm yours the same. But the pull is relentless, we're tied to this game. No right, no wrong, just echoes that call. Together we're rising, together we fall. In your eyes a storm, in my heart a flame. We'll chase the dark until only ash remains. We took the plunge, no fear at all. Together, locked in a spiral, together we fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to someone else first. Itai, go.
Oh, Whoppy.
Or Whoppy, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, well, I can say it made me dance, as you probably
Exactly.
saw that. Okay, Light Turner delivers every time. I love every song in SSC from him so far, and this had awesome sounds, very high quality work. It's a lot of fun, but still like very good song in a serious way. Nothing bad to say about this. Awesome.
Yeah,
The-
great. I'll pick it up from here because Sebastian, I think you're still collecting yourself. So I think at the beginning of the song, I was looking at after the first intro, there was the sound that came in the background. It was kind of like this like synth or bell like sound. I was like, wait a minute, I gotta find out what was the prompt for this. Like I need like to be able to know this stuff. But then it just continued. That was just the beginning because it turned into like this whole festival kind of journey, and people were talking about it in the chat, and totally, totally, totally a festival vibe, like Tomorrowland and whatever. And I just like, one, it was awesome just to enjoy it, but two, just the amount of work that it takes to create something like that, right? That continues on, and this is not a short song. Like the amount of work that it probably took to
I was so happy. Like
carry
when we were
on.
1 minute 40 in, and I saw that there were 4 minutes to go. I was like, oh, thank God. Like, but man, continue. Sorry.
But it's exactly it, because like when you go to a festival and the song comes on, it's not over in like 3 minutes, right? It carries on and on and on, and it's like that vibe that continues and builds and develops. And I felt like we had all of that right here in this song. And on Suno, I think that's incredible, to accomplish and achieve something like that. So amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I am such a big fan. So it is like for me always a bit like I am just a big fan of Light Journer. I can say that I love like everything he does. But this was, even for my expectations, was really really good, and it got me emotional. I had tears coming out of my eyes, but just because it's so good. And I like when people started talking about a festival, I sort of saw it in my mind. Like I saw me standing there in the audience while this song is playing and everybody is going insane, and there's just this vibe at a festival where you are all there in the music, and I was there for a second, like, and it got me emotional. It got me to a point where I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to see. Like, this is what I wanna get towards, and I want to see Light Journer up there and buy tickets to see him at a festival and experience that. So it got me emotional because of that. But the song itself was so good, like so great, and it made me very happy. So Light Journer, yeah, dude, you can continue onward making songs, and everyone will make me happy. But this was amazing. Very well done. Sorry, I will have to recover for the next song. But this
So
was
wait, wait,
great.
wait. When are we doing the festival? When are we organizing that?
I have
Basically, we
it.
just
I have the plans drawn out. I have already taken some polls on people who would enjoy doing the festival. No joke. So Suno Fest. I think Suno Fest summer 2025. Do we think we can do Suno Fest summer 2025?
I
I
don't see
think
why not.
I think we can do that, right? So yeah, no, let's do it. I am fully up for it. Just so
Yeah,
you
with
know.
songs like this, absolutely.
Yeah. So okay. I don't know if there's something we can talk about for a second, like for like about like something with the competition.
I have something to talk about for a second. So, this is the second stream in week two, and which means that tomorrow on Friday we're going to open the voting. And
Very good.
so last week we had a great, great, great turnout, 150 people that voted for songs. And, we're doing a new voting system this SSC with the points-based voting, which kind of forces you to listen to all the songs and choose which 10 only you're going to vote for and which ones you prefer over the other ones so you can rank them. And that's not changing. But looking forward to having everybody join in again and voting for their favorite songs. Yeah, and I'm very excited to see who makes the finals, who makes the second chance voting this week. Yeah, so go, if you haven't heard all the songs, go listen to the songs. Go check out the thread where people are, sharing a little bit of background of what's behind the songs. Check out the rest of the streams if you haven't seen them. And we still have a few more songs to go to listen to. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, and
join us.
I want to add to that because I think this is the most important thing to keep saying and to sort of keep bringing back in focus. You guys are the ones that are voting and that are deciding which songs will end up in the finals. So please take that duty very seriously because we want to see the very, very best songs make it to the finals, so we can have the most awesome showcase. It is gonna be just as crazy hard as last week to make sure that we that you like getting to 10 songs is not the issue. It's striping away all the other good songs that you would love to vote for. But yeah, no, sit down, make the list, take the time to vote well, and vote for the best songs because that is awesome. And that creates the best finals that we can possibly have. So I think I've recovered, and we can continue, and we we can get into another song, which is the next one is Chaos Theory by Sadie Jade. So let's go.
Come and see the pendulum fall. The shattered glasses swing. Sacrilegious empires fall or start unraveling. Come and see the pendulum fall. Through shattered glasses swing. Sacrilegious empires fall or start unraveling.
Wow, nice. Whoppy, I'm gonna give it to you. Go.
Yeah, that haunting melody is absolutely awesome, right from the beginning and then going through the song. And yeah, I like the mood very much. And this going back to these dark songs and darker shades that we have had this evening. And there was this guitar solo for Spoopoo's to get some points from him too. And really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's funny because like the previous 20 we were in the battle of the ballads and now we are in the battle of the dark songs, I feel. Like and it's so funny because it's completely randomized. So we have no sort of say or whatever in how these songs turn up, but we have had three really dark vibe songs. Yeah. Itai, go.
Yeah, definitely. That is really strange. But yeah, the melody here just stuck with you, and it delivered like a very full experience of everything from the lyrics to the music to the just kind of density of it in a sense. And what I really liked is actually like seeing the prompting here, right? Where some of the consonants and vowels are repeated for the AI to try and like really like yell it or carry that sound for a while, right? And I really like that. I really like that. Even within what we're saying is a block or whatever of 4 or 5 songs of darkness today, they each have the completely different type of dark to it, right? There's so
Yeah.
many colors in this dark, from the Halloween kind of to this one, which is like intense to some of the other ones, right? And so I think it's its own complete thing, and it's got its own really like a melody that grabs onto you and keeps on going. And as much as I don't necessarily love to stay in the dark all the time, like this was fun to listen to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like there were so many moments that sort of came and surprised me a bit, which I also really liked because like there's this chanting bit in the middle, which is just like so infectious. Like after one repetition, I already wanna be in the crowd and sing it together, right? You wanna participate in that chanting vibe of it, and then that guitar solo was just nuts. Like that was just like perfect, like a cherry on top that you just perfect, perfect finishing. But there's also a change, a melodic change in both rhythm and melody, somewhere like in the middle of the chorus or something. That's like so cool to listen to. That that change that is there. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this song a lot. It is very well done, and indeed, writing like this to make Suno behave the way you want Suno to behave, it's just really cool, and I really appreciate you just leaving it in there because I think it helps like a lot if people sort of leave that stuff so that people can learn from each other, that they can sort of go, oh, this is how you got that effect, or so this is how you got where you needed to go. Like, and I think that's really cool. So very well done, Sadie Jade. Ah, awesome, nice. Onward, take control by Remizem. So take control by Remizem. Let's go.
In the beat, let it take control. Feel the rhythm that'll fill your soul. Lost in the sound, no time to wait. Tonight's on night, don't hesitate. 1 step, 2 step, feel the groove. Everybody in the place, make the move. Bass so deep, it takes us high. We're not stopping. this moment, life's complete. Baseline rolls, we're locked and tight. It's our world, our endless night. One step, two step, feel the groove. Everybody in the place, make the move. Bass so deep, takes us high. We're not stopping till the sunrise.
Whoppy.
Okay. Okay, it is turning a battle of dark songs and party songs, apparently. That was just a lot of fun. No more to say.
No more
That
to
was
say.
just
Just fun.
simple fun. Yeah.
Oh man, but it like I love that you just went because it brings the energy that this song needs, which I think is lovely. Like it is amazing. Yeah, I see people saying, "Give me 2 more hours of that." Yeah, yeah, give me 2 more hours of that. True, it is so fun. Itai.
This just goes directly to the Suno Festival, basically, right?
Yeah,
Like we're starting the lineup. We're kind of collect all these songs there, and like it's like we're gonna have hours and hours of this thing, and it's just like I think it's a little hard for us when we're going from like a dark song to a ballad to suddenly a festival. But imagine if actually like you had a festival with a lineup of these songs, like oh my gosh, you totally get into the vibe and stay there for hours, So this song also, I was talking earlier, this song surprised me along the way. Like it started from I think a sample, and then I was like, okay, where is it gonna go? Where is it gonna go? And actually, when it started, I was like, oh, that's not what I expected it to do, but like it went there. So it was cool. And then finally, like, it just kept on developing and developing until just like this explosion of an energy in the party at the end of it, which was like super fun, right? So like even that build up, right? Like it takes time to build up to that, and then you want to stay there for 2 hours, of course,
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is one of those songs where you like the second the vocals hit, I was already going, oh, the rhythm of this is already so on point. Like it had that rhythm of like a good Fatboy Slim song, like the vocal rhythm where you go, ah, yeah, I'm in it now. Let's go. Like I just want to keep moving and keep moving, and I really really love that. But it's such a bop and so much energy. Ah, this is perfect. Ah, this is perfect. Love it. Yeah,
I
and
was
it.
supposed to go to sleep soon, but getting a bit tricky here. I maybe listen to a couple of more songs, but yeah, can't go right after this.
No, man, I understand. Yeah, I'm just happy you could be here for as long as you are here. So let's indeed get to more songs because I love it. Let's go. Well, next up is Dre. So that's also going to be very cool. Lost in Sound by Dre. Here we go.
I see you there, eyes meet mine across the room. Playing cool, but the sparks start to bloom. I don't chase, but maybe I can make an exception tonight. 'Cause baby, you're looking like my type of vibe. Move with me, let's get lost in the sound. One more step, we're up off the ground. In this moment, it's just you and I. And we're not here to compromise. You fill the room, your moves are complementing mine. Every beat we're hitting perfectly in time. I never chase, but I'll make an exception just for you. If you can show me how you do what you do. Move with me, get lost in the sound. One more step, we're up off the ground. In this moment, it's just you and I. here to compromise. Ooh, yeah, we are moving with the night, getting lost in the funky delight. Two heartbeats in the crowd, brighten up the sky. And we don't care, we got the flair to get them jumping. Sing it loud, baby, let's get lost in the sound. No matter where we poppin', we be making them dance, shaking their pants. I'm not playing, never taking a chance. I got everything that I wanted when they're playing my jam. So what you say now? Could you make up your plans? Show me how you do that. You looking so fly. I didn't think that you could dance like you're just my type, and you're looking at me like who that? I'ma say it again. Come on, take up a stance, baby. Move with me, get lost in the sound. Let's get lost in the sound. One more step, we're up off the ground. In this moment, it's just you and I. And we're not here to compromise. Show me how you do that, you're looking so fly. I didn't think I would be chasing, but you just my vibe. Two heartbeats in the crowd, brighten up the sky. Teach me how you do that, you looking so good. You hit the nail right on top of the head with every move. I only can't approve it. Sing it loud, baby, let's get lost in the sound. Let's get lost in the sound. One more step, we're up off the ground. In this moment, it's just you and I. And we're not here to compromise.
Itai, go. No, man.
Really not here to compromise. Like we're gonna start dancing from the first beat, and then we're gonna sing some, and then we're gonna dance again, and then we're gonna switch it up, and then we're gonna do some rap, and then we're gonna dance again, and then we're gonna explode into rhythm and everything, and like no compromises here, right?
None. None. Whoppy.
Yeah, another very much fun song. Really good sounds there also, and there is some kind of rap which had very nice flow of vocals, and also in other parts the vocals just flow really smoothly, and it, that was just very nice. How many minutes was that? I didn't lost count of time. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 4 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
No, like I was thinking, like I need to get a standing desk for this because, like, if we're gonna do these songs the entire time, then I want to be standing to move around because this was crazy. Like, and it was really funny because it started out rather like soft, right? And then before the chorus, it went like even softer, and I was like, oh my god, we're doing minimal now. We're sitting in like sort of in a minimal. Like, I really hope that we're gonna burst through. Like, I really hope that we're gonna burst through. And when it happened, it's like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy that this is what we're listening to, and that we get to experience this. Yeah, it was really nice. Like, that rap section was insane too. Like, the flow on that is super cool.
And what
Uh,
was that sound effect? How do you describe it? I have no clue.
there was sort of a semi synth vocal that sort of went ooh, like sort of like
Yeah,
which was really cool. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it was just a banger. Like, Dre, very well done, amazing.
It's a funky ghost, Dre is saying. That was the sound.
Yes, a very funky ghost. One of
I
those
mean,
ghosts that sits on your couch and watches cool stuff together. Not one of those haunting ghosts. No, man, this was great. This was great. Oh man, and we're moving on to Taglia's. So, Abiso's quiver. Let's go. Not giving you a break.
Over the south. The fucking mist wraps tight around my skin, and the serpent skin stirs deeper within. To break away, to break away, to break away, to break away. This creature inside keeps gripping me, grinding its desire, longing to break free. Need to break away, need to break away, need to break away. Quit dogging silence, lost step away from me. Hysteria grow, lost sanity and control of the storm that's inside me. Strikes fast and fast, shadows kiss. Scarlet corruption, Virginia blood. Cold-blooded hunger, I cannot resist this twisted ecstasy inside me. On these whispers, slithering inside my poison the soul in a void that binds. Pressure feels like a shiver. Feel the business quiver. Face the night where fear holds sway. No hiding inside the shadows lure. As the darkness overtakes me, none can help, there's no escape from here. I'm tempest, darling, abyss shackle. Stirring my rage, hear my rattle. There's no escape, can't plea. In the storm that's inside me. Need to break away, need to break away, need to break away. Strikes fast and snap shadows kiss. Scarred by corruption, Virginia blood. Cold-blooded hunger, I cannot resist this undaunted ecstasy inside me. Need to break away, need to break away, need to break away. All of these whispers slithering inside my mind. Within the soul, in a void that binds. Pressure feels like a shiver. Feel the business quiver. When the dawn breaks, there is no ending. Feel your soul in endless lamenting. As the venom spreads inside you, at the rotting of your subject. These whispers slithering inside my mind. Poison the soul in a void that binds. Pressure feels like a shiver. Feel the business quiver. Need to break away, need to break away, need to break away. Need to break away, need to break away, need to break away.
So good. So good, so good. Wappy.
Yeah, that that was really punchy. The drums are amazing in this song, and the bass growling in the background, and then the drums being the most valuable player here in this song. A real banger, metal banger here.
Yeah, Itai.
I saw the song coming up like 2 songs ago when Wappy you were saying you need to go to sleep, and I saw it has like a little bit of a
Yeah,
lullaby in it. I was like, perfect, the lullaby for Wappy is gonna be great. But then actually, there was a little lullaby-like melody that was kind of like soft, kind of behind, in between some of the verses and the chorus in here, and that was one of my favorite parts because it was such a fun melody to it. And yes, of course, the drums and the the beats and all of that. But I actually really like that there were so many elements in here that were connecting it all, underneath it all, combining it all, and it was fun. So, Wapi, I hope this will be a good like way to put it into bed in a sense.
yeah. I need to cool down a little bit now, trying to get to bed to wake up to work tomorrow. But yeah,
Yeah, man. No, I really love this Staglius. It was so awesome in terms of lyrics too. Like you know how insane it is to have feel Abizu's quiver be your chorus line. Like to to have that and have Suno make it work so amazingly well. But if you look at lyrics construction here and you see how many sort of side, like the strikes and all those side vocals that come in here and there, it's just amazing construction. And yeah, uh, like musically there was not a sound out of place. Like the guitar, the drums, the bass, the like everything was on point 100% of the time. Like I was listening to this and just mind blown in the perfection of it. So yeah, this is super cool. You probably saw me singing "Need to Break Away" uh, uh, together with the vocals because it's so catchy. Yeah, I love this. I love this a lot. This is really also something I really enjoy. The style I am really down with. So very very well done. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think you like. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get much rest because we're going to Sir Bites a lot next. Who we've also had in many SSCs, who always delivers the most
Yeah,
amazing things.
yeah, I can give one more song, then I will have to go. Let's hope this one has a little lullaby feeling
Probably
to it.
probably not.
Yeah, I would guess.
Good luck.
Running away every day, hiding in walls that aren't real. We'll escape in our minds. There's a place where we feel alive. Close our eyes, keep the chaos outside, building worlds where we belong. We'll escape in our minds. There's a place where we feel alive. day by day, we drift away, further away, till reality fades and minds decay. We'll escape in our minds. There's a place where we feel alive. But we're still here, always here, in a world we can't escape. There's no escape.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so this is like, do we scroll down? That's my question. He said at the
Yes, yes, scroll down, scroll down. Yes.
okay. So it says this song is about escapism and ignoring the outside world and not dealing with problems. I especially like how the plucking worked out and it kind of stresses one out because it just keeps going, just stops briefly and then returns. A bit like problems you keep ignoring that don't go away on their own. So awesome.
Yeah,
Uh,
that pretty much sums it up. That's true.
It is so well done. And it's cool because I've seen a lot of different things from Sir Bites a lot, right? I've seen him do like crazy other stuff. Like he did the track with all the different music styles in it previously, which was awesome to see. And now you can see that it's like just a creator who knows how to play with Suno very very well. That break at the end where it's like the pause before the last line drops in, so awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Wappy, before you leave us.
Yeah, I feel like this has probably been some of the songs that wasn't originally supposed to be. Maybe Surprise a lot thought about doing something similar to previous SSCs, but then having this work out really nice and then seeing that this is a really monster of a song that should be submitted. And I think this is something that listening more times, 2, 3 times, will grow it even much bigger. There is this very minimalistic melody going through all the song and kind of similar that typically is like in black metal music or something like that, very minimal but just working really nice, and all that plucking and yeah, and of course the lyrics really have a meaning, and yeah, I need to listen to this more, absolutely. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
ending was really cool, those
Itai.
I read the description a little earlier, and it said it talks about escape and escapism. And I was like, I want it to be more like the like I thought it was gonna be more like the cover art where you're escaping to like a beautiful like place, but this was like the escape was actually to a very like there was not like sunshine and rainbows. It was kind of dark, but it's great. It's like it's a very complete vibe, and like that plucking exactly. And oh my gosh, that ending with like the sort of heartbeat at the end, and I was like on the edge of my seat. Wait a minute, We don't even know what's coming. It's like, are the strings gonna come back? Is this like, is there gonna be like some sort of like crash coming at the end, or is it just like gonna disappear into nothingness, which is what happened, right? So it was great, like to pull us into that kind of world and expectation and escapism, and yet kind of like, oh, there's no escape.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of felt like the entire time when I was listening to this that this is the end of the movie, like the end of a good thriller movie, and the bad guy's getting away with it. That's the whole vibe I had the entire time when I was listening to it. It's like that end of the movie where you see all the things the bad guy did and lined them out to get away with whatever he needed to get away with. You see him walk away, and sort of that feeling I had the entire song. Like
I
it's
really
so
like that.
dark. It's so twisted in a sense that and it sounds so nice. It's so well done. Uh, and then what I really love, and that's my game designer heart that sort of goes that beats faster, is that he kind of took me on a journey by setting on the top to not spoil your own interpretations. I put the text at the bottom, which kind of put me in this thought process of I don't want to scroll too far ahead while we're listening, and I kind of like it made it a game or something where I'm trying to figure out what's happening while we're going through the music. So it also took me on a very specific journey, which is kind of cool that it takes you out of what you already know of music and of Suno listening, which is awesome. But yeah, great song, Sir Bites a Lot. You always bring it, but this was amazing. Also had that James Bond-esque vibe that we talked
Yes.
about previously. It also had that very yeah, it's the combination of dark orchestral instrumentals, but still rock, and then very emotional vocals that sort of combined together to that James Bond feel, which I don't know, like it is not a Bond song, but it has that oomph of a Bond song. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, Wappy, I am sad to see you go, but I know you need to sleep and go to bed. I don't know if you want to say anything to your loving audience here.
Yeah. So far it was great evening, and there's still few songs for others to hear, and I'll be going to sleep. But yeah, it was great to see all those dancing emojis again, and really pointing out things from the songs that I didn't first notice. And yeah, it's really to be having this experience with all of you is it's the best part of the SSC these days. Yeah. But yeah, I have to go now, and you guys have fun listening to the rest of the songs, and I will
The
check them
chat
from
says
the
you must
recording.
promise you come back. You must promise you come back.
Yeah, I will come back, but not to the online this evening.
Yeah, I think that people really enjoy having you here. So indeed, come back. Have a great night. And I was happy that we got you here for as long as you were. But Itai and I are still staying. So you
Sweet dreams, Wapi. Sweet dreams, Wapi. With all
Yeah,
the dark and like festival vibes. Sweet
yeah,
dreams.
I try. Okay,
okay?
okay,
Bye bye.
bye bye.
Oh, switch too early.
Ooh, I'm cut in half.
Yeah,
There
you
you
were cut in half like a magician.
go.
Yeah, I know that I would love to have kept Wappy on too, but I already knew that he wasn't gonna stay long, and we actually kept him half an hour longer than he was he was gonna stay anyway. So we kind of stretched that time limit.
I mean, I can kind of understand with the songs that we've been listening to, so it makes sense. Like, I just want one more. You know that feeling
Yeah,
when you're making a Suno song and then you get just like, wait a minute, it's not exactly it. I just want more. I just want more, and then suddenly it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
yeah.
You're
You
like,
see the sun come up, and you think, "Oh my God, this is not good. I need to wake up again tomorrow." But it is a crazy week. Like I think we've come across so many insanely good songs
yeah.
this time. It is indeed just nuts. Oh man, I'm already thinking back to these songs. Going that there are so many amazing ones. Yeah, we have 5 more, but 5 more would have definitely been too much because we talk too much in between songs. Well, we actually don't talk that much in between songs, but like we just want to give every song a lot of attention, I think. But we have 5 more to go. So on to the next one, I guess, Itai, unless you have something
Let's get to it.
cool. It's called Grottenschlechtes Gedicht. Grottenschlechtes Gedicht.
Can you explain?
Well, it's German. So a Gedicht is a poem, and Grottenschlechtes, that is something I cannot.
It says
It's Grotty poem.
Roti poem.
Grotty poem. Okay, well, here we go. Grotty poem. No, Grottenschlechtes Gedicht. So nice. Just a lot of G's. A lot of German G's. I love it.
Der Himmel ist grau oder vielleicht auch nicht. Manchmal blau, wenn das Wetter da ist. Wolken sind wie Watte oder Käse oder gar nichts. Ja, das passt. Liebe ist wie eine Kartoffel, hart und manchmal weich. Es regnet oder es regnet nicht, vielleicht war es doch Sonne. Ach nee, war's Liebe. Der Himmel ist grau oder vielleicht auch nicht. Manchmal blau, wenn das Wetter da ist. Wolken sind wie Watte oder Käse oder gar nichts. Ja, das passt. Liebe ist wie eine Kartoffel, hart und manchmal weich. Es regnet oder es regnet nicht. Vielleicht war es doch Sonne. Ach nee, war's Liebe. Ein Baum stand da oder es war ein Auto mit Blättern oder Rädern und das fiel. Es klang nach Herbst oder nach Dienstag. Die Rose ist rot oder grün oder unsichtbar. Der Hund miaut und Vögel schwimmen, der Wind schlägt nach. Nudeln.
Wenn Sie sich hinsetzen, um ein Gedicht zu schreiben, haben Sie wahrscheinlich schon eine ungefähre Vorstellung, worum es gehen soll. Es ist immer hilfreich, diese erste Zündidee, die oft recht vage ist, zu Papier zu bringen, um die Gedanken zu sortieren und einem ersten visuellen Eindruck zu bekommen. Auf diese Notizen können Sie im gesamten Schreibprozess immer wieder zurückkommen. Fragen Sie sich,
Was ist das übergeordnete, abstrakte Thema des Gedichts? Worum geht es konkret? Welche Stimmung, Atmosphäre und Gefühle möchten Sie vermitteln? Gibt es einen bestimmten Anlass, zu dem Sie das Gedicht schreiben? Hat Ihr Gedicht einen Adressaten? Der Mond lacht nicht, er weint oder er ist weg. Vielleicht gab's nie einen Mond, was ist ein Mond? Das Ende.
I love
Wow.
I love this so much. Like almost too much. I love this so much.
Go for it. Tell us.
Yeah, no, it is crazy because in like it is such a journey in terms of lyrical interpretation. Like you're continuously sort of going like what am I listening to, and what is this what are these lyrics, like what does love is a potato mean, and what does like what why is cloud sometimes wool or cheese or nothing at all, like it is
A
you're
song? Was this a song? Was this a poem? Or maybe didn't even happen.
what what
Like,
what what's going on. And then the female narrator comes in, and that part is so amazing. Like that's so well written. Like just going through, hey, when you write a poem, like do you should probably have a rough idea of what it should be about. Like it's sort of going step by step. And then in German, which just makes it even like sort of weirder and cooler. Like, and then I was just going like that concept is just insane and cool on its own. And then musically, the music works with it like exactly the way that you want. And then I scrolled down to the bottom, and then I felt like I was wrong, like in terms of like listening to this, going like this is just some form of insanity that I don't get, and I'm trying to get it, and it's like no, 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 it's about the nature of perception. Like a sky can be gray, blue, clouds can be cotton or cheese, love can be like a potato, both soft and hard, and I'm like, oh my god, I there's like and that layeredness of it just makes it so brilliant. Like I don't like it's so many things on top of each other that are like, oh man, I love
okay,
this.
I think we have the perfect description for this in the chat from Glock Atoms. It's a Socratic questioning in the form of a Rammstein punk song.
Yeah,
I think that sums it up exactly. No, but you're right. This was crazy. Like all those, this was just crazy. All the things, and you know, so many different vibes in here. And like you, that narrator, that female narrator that comes in and sort of like, oh, I have to find those words again. It's like it gives you like these, you know, kind of very corporate-y, very like instructions. When you sit down to write the poem, you probably already have a rough idea of what it should be about, and like just, you know, very calmly describing what's happening. Meanwhile, like all the like, you know, the music is in the background. And then I really like this. Um, all these questions. What is the overarching abstract theme of the poem? What is it specifically about? You know what it reminded me? When you go to create a song on Suno, and if you are not using custom mode, but you're using the regular mode, and they have these suggestions underneath there. And so, for example, they'll tell you, you can write a song for a person, and then you have to fill in who is this song for? What is their, is this for an event? What is their favorite genre? What is the thing? It's like these are questions that felt like taken exactly from there. And it's sort of like, oh, wait a minute, what is this song about? And like you said earlier, potato? No potato? Are we back to the like queso
yeah,
song? And
yeah.
like, but it's like,
Love is a potato. Yeah.
or
Oh,
was
but
it
I
a
love that. I really love it. I and it's quirky, but it is brilliant. Like, and I think that that's the thing that makes it so cool. That it's actually like it is actually brilliant, and it's like me who needs to figure out, like who needs to like get there, and I love that. Ah, this
because
so
you can't just you can't just understand what's going on. It confuses you in so many different directions. And that's like, ah, what just happened? Was it a song? Was it a grotty poem? Did it? No?
but
Great.
also just the fact that it really starts out as like just a poem reading. Like it really like it starts with very little music and just the German voice reading the poem, which I think is really cool. Like I love when Suno gets used in those sort of like let's try something completely different now and go here and this is so good. Where there whisper, I am now so curious what else you have made, and if it's in similar line or that this is just a one-off. Because like if it's in similar line, I am now now going on a rabbit hole. Like after this stream, I'll probably end up in in a weird rabbit hole. If it's a one-off, that's great too. By the way, it doesn't diminish the effect at all.
Maybe it's a collection of one-offs where every single one of them is a complete entire creation of itself. So
Oh man, so good, so good. Ah, well, onwards, onwards. The Scientist and the Specimen by Anna Lee. Oh, that's cool. I know Anna Lee. I think
right
she's
here.
here in the chat.
Hi,
So
Anna.
hey, let's let's go and check it out. I'm so ready for this.
I glide my hands along these caves, the cold still stinging my fingers. The walls are closing in on me, the metal door slams shut, and I see you turn the key. A white lab coat starts clipboard, taking notes slowly, so slowly, so slowly. And I see your face in focus as you're peering down at me, your eyes searching for answers you want to foresee. An animal in a cage, that's what I am. Doing tricks for you, that's what I am. You never loved me, you just used me. The scientist and the specimen, that's you and I. You thought this was fun, my heart you'll project, turning it around in your palm, pinning me up on display, so you could study me. All my reality you precisely weigh. Sterile the passion you display. I'm on display, and I see your face in focus as you're peering down at me, your eyes searching for answers that you wanna foresee. An animal in a cage, that's what I am. Doing tricks for you, that's what I am. You never loved me, you just used me. The scientist and the specimen, that's you and I. I'm done with your analysis, there's nothing to be found. I'm rejecting your hypothesis, I'm burning this lab to the ground. And I see your face in focus as you're peering down at me, your eyes searching for answers that you wanna foresee. An animal in a cage, that's what I am. Doing tricks for you, that's what I am. You never loved me, you just used me. The scientist and the specimen, that's you and I. Animal in a cage. You never loved me, you never loved me, you just used me. Animal in a cage. The scientist and the specimen, that's you and I.
Yeah, awesome, Itai.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, the the theme of the song about like being the in like the scientist kind of exploring the specimen and kind of like not really a love, but just kind of being an caged animal, being a specimen really in a lab. What I was thinking the whole way through the verses, it's kind of what the music sort of sounded like kind of sterile, like kind of like the words were kind of like up down up down up down, not very not like a um like very limited. It felt like being in a cage in a sense, like the melody was being held in a cage. It was limited, not going very much on a journey. And then you get to the chorus and the bridges, and suddenly it's like, okay, like the bass kicks in and you get into a party. And so you got this combination of the um feeling like trapped in a cage during the verses, and then it goes out, okay, fine, enough, I've got enough, this is not love, this is not for me, like I'm done with this, I'm done with you, I love these words, I love these lyrics, I'm done with your analysis, I'm rejecting your hypothesis. It's like I love the rhyme of it and the scientificness of it and how it matches the entire theme and the story and the album art
Yeah.
and all. It's worked really well together, all the stuff here.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I love that. I love that when everything comes together, right? When the intent of the song and the music of it matches completely, and it sort of gives you this full package, and like those few bass hits that happen before you go into the chorus, like the bass drum, the tom tom drum hits that happen there. Oh, those are so nice. Like
Yeah.
I could listen to that over and over again. Like they are so great. But honestly, the thing that I find myself sort of singing along is the pre-chorus, because the pre-chorus is so good. Like the pre-chorus has such a lovely flow to it. Like I really love that. But what you can see, and correct me if I'm wrong, Annalie, but what you can see is that um, at least from some perspective, someone wrote this with like you wrote this with intention, right? You wrote this with like at least a feeling. It feels personal, like it feels like because you cannot write this in this way without it having some form of like connection to you or who you are or what you experienced in life. And I'm glad you burned the lab down. Let's put it in that that direction. But it is very well done. uh
Pain. Oh no. I see Annalise saying pain in the yeah, yeah, I agree with that. It sounds like you burned the lab down for that. That's a good thing.
yeah, no, yeah, but it's so clear that this is personal. And I think that's also the things I tend to drift towards. Like when I listen to songs and I can feel someone's emotions and personality and experiences drip through. And yeah, it's not for nothing that I hosted the depression core stream as well, because I love when music hits you, and this does very well. Very well done, Annalie. I enjoyed that amazingly. We are on to the last three songs of the night, Itai. And on the one hand, it's very sad, but on the other hand, I'm also kind of glad because we need to take these 40 songs and vote for only 10 of them, and it's getting harder and harder and harder to do. So
This has been a very strong stream again. Like capping off a very strong week. I don't know what we're doing. Like
no, like every edition, it feels like people are bringing more. Like they are bringing they are picking up and they are bringing more. So the next one is Golden Echoes by XX Spider. Like by Spider. I'm just gonna call him Spider. We talked about this
Spider. I saw
last
Spider
time,
here. I hope
Spider.
you're still with us, Spider.
I hope indeed he is still here, but I saw him commenting a few seconds ago, so I'm pretty sure he's here. He had a previous finalist, awesome guy, always very happy and enthusiastically here and makes awesome music. So I am very happy to listen to a Spider song. Golden Echoes, here we go.
Summer fades, a quiet sigh. Golden fields beneath the sky. Leaves drift down in amber tones as autumn softly takes her throne. autumn's grass. With each breeze, a silent tale, as earth and sky in silence sail. Twilight fades and dawn grows thin. Moments fall like leaves within. Each breath deeper, soft and slow, as earth prepares for winter's snow. To fires bright and whispers low, to haunted nights in softened glow. To friends who linger, close and near, held in autumn's quiet sphere. Falling leaves and whispered light, golden echoes through the night. Wrapped cues that come and go, here's to autumn's gentle flow. A hush of winds and shadows deep, in the season's calm sleep.
Yes.
So I live in Miami and we don't really get autumn here. But here we go. This was autumn, like right out the gate. Like, just from the first few notes, it was completely in autumn. And yeah, who was it in chat that said this? Something, yeah. Grok Autumns said something to Bobby, make me feel this relaxed. And guess what? It really did, right? Like it's such a through the lyrics, through the gentleness of the lyrics, like twilight fades, dawn grows thin, fields of gold, like it's just like such warm lyrics, fires bright, like such warm lyrics that like hold you like a blanket while you're dancing. So it was very nice atmosphere to the song. Really well done, Spider.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it is indeed a super warm dance song, which is interesting. Like it feels like it's about autumn, but it feels very warm. And I love Spider's work, by the way. He also made an awesome song about learning German slang, which was really cool for one of our challenges. I really love that too. But he makes awesome stuff, and this is no difference. Like no different. It's just a party, and I really love that it breaks too. Like that it sort of goes like it goes soft, and then it builds to the party, and then it sort of breaks again, and you sort of get to enjoy this lovely dance flow. It's yeah, it's really a dancing song. Yeah, very well done, Spider. A great time. I had a great time. It be vibing indeed. Um,
Speaking of vibing,
speaking of vibing, yeah, that's a good thing. We are going to vibe, and I am already excited. I haven't listened to Vibe's latest song yet. This one, so it's probably not his latest, but not listened to his SSC song. And oh my God, Vibe came in third last time, I think, or
yes,
second, third
with Y, third
with
with Y.
Y. Still a song I remember daily. Like that was such
Why?
an yeah,
Why?
why? Well, because I'm still trying to find someone to transcribe the music so I can give it to my singing teacher, because I would love to do a rendition of that someday. It's so cool. But this is a new song called Pulse of the Steppe, and I have no idea what we're in for, but I am looking forward to it. So here we go. just yeah. The
Vibe for you. That's a vibe song, all right. Like someone saying in the chat,
God.
vibe. And it's like, so Anna was saying, I feel like waving a conductor stick, and I feel like that's what Vibe does with Suno. He waves a conductor stick, and then you suddenly got a choir coming in, and then there's a female choir coming in, and now there's like a whole orchestra sound, and now there's strings, and now this, and then it moves on to there. It's like a whole evolution and construction of a whole symphony journey that Vibe takes you on. And yeah, insane. And at least, so last time we had a word, we had a why. Now you don't even need words. Why do you need words? There's no need for words here.
There's no need for no, but that's the thing that like I really feel that like in 100 years' time, like there will be musicologists analyzing Vibe's work. Like I really feel that there's like so much stuff there that is just insane. And like in terms of constraint, like it is insane. Like I can't even get to the point of like indeed how was the question that we continuously saw in the chat. Like how, yeah, how.
Yeah. Getting
Um,
Suno to do this, that's the thing, is like what like how do you even explain what you want to do in these prompts, or I want I'm so curious about how the creative process for this is, because if like the as far as I can tell, like Suno doesn't exactly do what you want it to do. Not that I would even know how to describe something like this, but like you just have to you give it something and they're like a bunch of stuff, and then okay, I like this one. Let me take that, and then we can run on with it
I,
or
I
whatever.
I really like listening to this makes me so much want to sit down with Five, just like sit down and see him create a song, just to be there and understand the process. Like I think that would be a great thing to do. I think I proposed that previous time and forgotten about it again, but oh my god, this is so insane. Well, Vibe, we thought this was okay. Was nice. Yeah. Yeah, look, nicely done. No,
That's
man,
all I can think.
it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, very well done. Oh my god. Yeah, last.
Acceptable. Yes, acceptable is what Tom is saying.
Yeah. God, how? Well, yeah. Moving on.
On that note,
Sorry, but the last song is by A Solid Ground by SHS Slayer or Slayer. I don't know. Like I could be could be both. I don't know. Very cool image. Let's start there and then listen to the song.
Used to think we were strong, unbreakable, but looking back we were broken, unstable. All those fights, all that strain, just running in circles, living in pain. Walking on eggshells, holding my breath. Your words cut deep like a double-edged thread. Arguing over pennies, counting every dime. Struggling for peace, losing all my time. You'd call it love, but it felt like war. I never knew what I was fighting for. One day you left, you went and found someone new. And honestly, it was the best thing you'd ever do. I was shattered, picking up the pieces, but I felt strength in the places I was weakest. Couldn't see it then, but now I'm sure. Freedom's sweet when you close the wrong door. I'm better off, no one waiting to bear. Every bill's paid, breathing easy air. I got a girl who loves me for who I am. No more pretending, no more sham. No regrets, I see it clear. We parted ways, I've got no fear. Life's so much better, you're not around. I found my peace, I'm on solid ground. Yeah, we drove lemons breaking down on the road. fights every time we came back home. And then I paid for a car you wouldn't let me drive. Just another way you tried to control my life. But now those payments are done, it's fully mine. I'm cruising free, not stuck in a bind. Got no chains holding me back. With you it was always a heart attack. No more lies, no more sleepless nights, no more wondering where you've been while we fight. I'm driving with the windows down, no one to scream, no one to frown. A house that's filled with laughter and light, with someone who loves me, not just out of spite. She's got my back, no strain, no stress. We're building something real, not a total mess. Now I'm better off, no more weight to bear. Every bill's paid, breathing easy air. Got a girl who loves me for who I am. No more pretending, no more sham. No regrets, I see it clear. We parted ways, I've got no fear. Life's so much better, you're not around. I found my peace, I'm on solid ground. Now I'm better off, no more weight to bear. Every bill's paid, breathing easy air. Got a girl who loves me for who I am. No more pretending, no more sham. No regrets, I see it clear. We parted ways, I've got no fear. Life's so much better, you're not around. I found my peace, I'm on solid ground. Thankful for the pain, for the nights I cried. Because now I'm living, feeling alive. Got what I wanted, everything's fine. A life that's truly, finally mine. Got what I wanted all along. I'm where I belong. Where I belong.
Can I take this up?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you just really feel the truth and the storytelling in this, like immediately, right? It's so direct. It's like telling you like it is, and you feel the pain. You feel like we called it love, but it was war, or you called it love, but it was war. I forget what the lyrics were like. Oh, you'd call it love, but it felt like war. It's just like so. The lyrics don't let you go. It's just like you can't ignore them. There's just so, sometimes in these songs you kind of get a little bit of the sense that here there's nothing like it's like exactly the story the way it was turned into lyrics for a song, and the music just serves it up on a very clear platter for you to have a direct line to I guess Slayer's like life in a sense. This feels very autobiographical. I mean,
It has to
guess what
be.
it is.
No, no,
Just
no.
like
Like I will.
right?
Yeah,
So I mean, this painful story. I'm glad that there was like a happy ending to it, which is, feel like where I belong and somebody that loves me for who I am, and all of that, right? And so I'm very glad that you're in a much better place now. And I don't know what it is this week. I feel like we've had a number of these songs that are love broken in different ways, kind of love that wasn't really love to begin with, right? And Anna's song earlier, I feel like we had a few songs last stream, maybe some earlier today too. Um, Very real topic, obviously. But yeah, really powerful song.
yeah, man. Yeah, like the line that sort of broke me, like where I was like, this is like was the and then I paid for a car you wouldn't let me drive. Just another way you try to control my life. That line,
Crazy.
those two lines they are so real. Like they are so sort of yeah, man. This is intense. Like this is an intense song. Uh yeah, very well done and very well written and very real. Yeah. What a song to end on.
Yes, very like it's the kind of song that doesn't let you go very easily. Not exactly like
It's
a
not
happy
like
feeling.
yay, we're at the
But
end.
but on the other hand, a very real song that I think reflects how real all of this is, right? We were talking about AI earlier, and there was one of the songs that you were commenting about how, some of the lyrics were talking about maybe this is artificial, not real, not emotional, and whatever. I mean, you cannot ignore the reality behind the song, right? So, a wonderful display of emotion, a wonderful, I think catharsis, I would like to hope, of,
Yeah,
of being able to pour that out through the song and share it with other people, and through that find healing and find comfort. And well, now I'm on solid ground in a much, much better place, and I get to talk about the stuff that happened in the past and kind of get to a place where I'm okay with it because I was able to process it. And I think music is a fantastic way to do that.
yeah,
So,
definitely. Well, and I also think that a lot of people think just because you're out of a situation or you're past it or you're somewhere where things are better for you now, that it's already out of your system or that it's already gone. But it's not. Like it is very much still actively there and something that needs time and room to be processed and got through and yeah, make your body forget the pain that it had. I think that that is a very very big part of it, and I think Suno, like we joke sometimes that a psychologist would have a field day on Suno because like the everybody is sort of taking all their pain and putting it out there, but it is the thing I love the most, to be honest, is the fact that we are healing through listening to music and making music and yeah, through life's experiences that we share with each other, connecting with each other and um, getting to know each other in ways that some people that are near you don't even get to know you. And I think that that is a very beautiful thing. So it is indeed a beautiful way to end actually this night and to say, hey, what a lovely week it has been, week two, and what amazing music you guys brought to us again, and how crazy happy I am, and I know you are too, Itai, that we get to sit here and listen to these songs.
yeah, yeah, really great songs this week again. Thank you everybody for bringing them and sharing them with us and for being here with us in chat and for allowing us to hear it from your perspective as well. Because like I mentioned earlier, some of these songs are just like there's a comment or there's a thing that just like suddenly flips around completely how you hear it, and that's part of the magic of all of us being here. And who was it that said? Grok Autumn said in the chat, we are now in voting hell for the second time in week two.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
got these
I will
songs.
admit that I'm not even like I think that last week was extremely strong, but I had some thoughts at least on like these few songs will be in my top five or something. But this time there are so many great songs again that it's so hard to do.
Well, you
So,
know what
but
I'm
still,
gonna
you need to do it. Sit down, make that
do.
list, go through the playlist, listen to the things again, go, okay, this is something that I really connected with, and this is something I really love. Make it your personal top 10. So make it what you think are the best 10 songs in the list. Don't think too much about your friends, which is like an awful thing to say, but I do want to say we want the best music, not your best friend's music. So please just take the time to vote fairly and pick the songs that you think are most beautiful and connect with. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck, because you're gonna need it.
yeah,
We're all gonna need it.
we're all gonna need it. Yeah, I can't even say like I don't look forward. Like I don't. I used to say like you guys. I'm happy that I'm not you guys and I don't have to vote, but I actually do have to vote. So that makes it even harder now. But yeah, man. great time tonight. I think it's time to say goodbye and to leave it. Have a great night, and we
Night,
will
everyone.
talk to you soon.
See you.
You.